The energy this week has really been cooking, steeping you, getting you ready for today. Actually, today is July 17th, 2023. I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove, your astrologer, here with the forecast for the week. We're taking the temperature of the week and kind of letting you know what's going to happen so that you can be prepared and be able to shift with the energy. So today is the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is the first water sign. It marks the beginning of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. And yes, so when the moon is new in Cancer, the sun and the moon are holding hands together. We don't see the moon in the sky. And there's a very deep energy about knowing all is possible for you and figuring out how to nurture yourself so that you can hold on to those inner beliefs that are positive and true. Not the self-sabotaging beliefs that we all have that. We are letting those go with the new moon and instead rewriting our beliefs about what is possible for ourselves. There is something you've been wanting to do or try, something it's time to push the go button on. This is the week to set the intention to do that. Because not only do we have a new moon in Cancer today, a very nurturing sign, with a new moon, we're taking the energy internal. So we're looking at how to nurture ourselves and be kinder, gentler, nurture our confidence and our empowerment. At the same time, the nodes of the moon are changing signs. This is a shift that happens about every year and a half, and it marks a theme, an incoming theme. So the nodes are switching. North node is switching to Aries. South node will move into Libra along the Aries-Libra axis. So I was talking about Mars. Mars rules Aries. The energy of let's do this is here, and you really want to harness that for yourself any way you can, using it to pull yourself forward in ways you've been thinking about. You know what that is. Super important. To not let yourself get stagnant during this time. So reach out for help, reach out for support. I'm here for you. You can find me on onetolisten.com. I give readings. I give mostly intuitive psychic readings there. And you can also just DM me and I'll help you set up an appointment for an astrology reading through One to Listen. And if you're in person, if you live in the Denver area, I meet clients in person. And it's my favorite thing to do, actually. Okay, so we also have, not only are the nodes changing signs, but this new moon in Cancer is opposing Pluto. Pluto opposing means opposite. It's opposite Pluto. So we have the Aries-Libra opposition, that axis, the North Node, South Node axis shifting. We have new moon in Cancer opposite the planet of Pluto. And Pluto is power. Pluto is your inner power. It is the planet of transformation. And I look at this too as it's the planet of birth and death in the most sacred kind of energy possible. So a birth of a new part of yourself, a birth of a child, a birth of a creative project that you've been thinking about wanting to do. This is the time. And the death, the passing on of any self-limiting beliefs, any kind of self-sabotaging behavior you've been doing, it's over. It's done. That energy to really clear that out, to really clear the field for yourself and to replace those old programs with true ones about your worth, your importance, your preciousness here on earth, your value. And the energy is supporting all of that. Venus has been in Leo, the planet of Leo, the sign of love, ruled by the sun. And Venus is getting ready to go retrograde in Leo on July the 22nd. So she's at 27 degrees today. She'll be moving to 28 degrees, and then she'll begin to go backwards. What happens during Venus retrogrades is a lot of emphasis on relationships. There can be past relationships coming up for healing. And I have a video that I created about Venus retrograde. It's so funny. I made it at the beginning of the month and forgot to post it. So I'm going to post it for you this week because now is the time to talk about how you've been sifting through, digging deep inside yourself about relationship patterns, seeing it very clearly, clearing it out, doing it differently. But at the same time, old relationships, past lovers, past bosses, your adult children coming back in to reconnect with you now and perhaps do some healing of those relationships. There could have been things that ended. You didn't like how they ended. You want to have a do-over. You want to send that email that you've been thinking about, of apology. You're going to receive things like that too during this time. So that's enough for today. I've gone on a little long. Look for the Venus retrograde video coming later this week. Please DM me if you have any questions about this. Let me know if it resonated with you, and you can find me on Instagram at Jennifer Lakshmi Dove, TikTok on Dove Astrology, and where else? I'm kind of my website, jenniferdove.com. I will talk to you soon. I'll talk to you later this week. Have a good one. Happy new moon.